Okay, okay. I think we're live.
Southwest 446. Turn next taxiway. Southwest 446. Turn next taxiway.
Okay, so I was able to fix the sound. The issue was my Bluetooth dongle
Southwest
was
446.
creating
Contact ground on 121.4.
problems for my sound for my Bluetooth receiver for the sound to go in and out, in and out. But anyway, I fixed the sound. So this is SIM update 5. I set everything to high and ultra. It should look really good. Okay, let's go ahead and let's fly. This should look really good in a ultra wide. Here we go. It's nice. It's nice to switch back and forth between PSVR2 and a PC. You know what I mean? It's nice. Luckily, I have that privilege. You know, but it's nice. It's nice to switch between the two PSVR2 and a PC version. What's going on with this airplane? You know what? There's always issue with this uh, Tex Textron Textron Aviation Cessna citation longitude. Always issues. So we'll use something different. Let's see. Vision jet. Yeah, I can always use a Vision jet. Why not? But what about I was going to use Joby, this Joby. I don't know. Should we use Joby? Yeah, let's go with Joby. Hold on. Yeah, let's go with Joby. I just want to see how it looks like when flying around at night. We might also change the time of day and all that, just to see how it looks. So basically, what I'm doing here, I'm not doing any specific flight. I'm just like uh, checking out the scenery on this ultra wide, ultra to high settings. It's not everything ultra. Cloud is ultra. Buildings are high. Grass and stone and terrain is high. Characters are high. So it's like a mixture of ultra and high graphics settings. All right, so this should look good. Oh my God, we even have passengers on board. Well, this is fantastic. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. It should be a fun flight. Here we go. Joby's really good um, for scenery. Like if you want to look at the scenery, this is fantastic. This looks great. Keep in mind we're on a PC version. Let's zoom in just a little bit. Wow, that looks great. You can see the traffic down there. So what's better, virtual reality or ultra wide? If you want my honest opinion, virtual reality is the best. But it's also good to have an ultra wide as well. They're both good. It just depends on what your preference is. Some people don't like wearing a headset. It bothers them. It bothers their eyes. Some people prefer ultra wide. So it depends. But the most immersive Experience is obviously virtual reality, but you know, ultra wide can also be very immersive. Let's uh, let's get a little bit closer to the highway. Wow.
Miami approach. Joby November 77344 is type Joby JS4, 2 miles north of 70 Foxtrot Lima, 1300. Request flight following.
Job well done,
Joby November
Asobo.
77344, Miami approach. Squawk 730
This Sim Update 5,
Squawk
this is really good.
7303, Joby Tree 44.
Wow.
Joby Tree 44. Radar contact 1 miles east of 70 Foxtrot
Wow.
Lima, 300. Altimeter 29 or 4.
Roger, Joby Tree 44.
This is amazing. Wow, dude. Wow.
Joby Tree 44, contact Miami approach on 125.75. Good day.
Going to 125.75, Joby Tree 44.
This is amazing. This is impressive. You know, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 has come a long way, and it will only get better and better. Wow, this is amazing. You guys have a great view, huh? I think that's a wonderful view. So I see you, you guys are twins, huh? This looks amazing. This looks amazing. You have to see this on a ultra wide screen, on a 50-inch ultra wide screen, 32 by 9 ratio. Oh my God. So what's better? Well, to me, virtual reality it's the best because virtual reality puts you inside that digital world that's created. In this case, it puts you inside this digital world, what Asobo has created, Microsoft Flight Simulator. But when you are inside this digital world, you can't help it but believe that it's real. It really has that trick on your brain. So what's better? Of course, virtual reality is better. But ultra wide, with a really good graphics, uh, it's it's next level as well. It's amazing. And if you have a really good controller, like a Thrustmaster T-Flight Hottest One, right? Which is for the Xbox and PC, or maybe you have Velocity One uh, from Turtle Beach. Um I think I have a T-Flight Hottest One for the PC and the Xbox, so I can use T-Flight Hottest One. Um, yeah, it's amazing. I'm privileged, and I'm not saying this to brag about myself. It took me a long time to acquire all of these, equipments. You know, it took me 12 years, 12 years, um, to acquire all of this equipment. But if you guys have the privilege of ultra wide and virtual reality, then um, enjoy, you know, enjoy. Even when I get closer to the screen, it looks even better. So what do I think about this new Sim Update 5? It's good. It's good. That's the beauty about Asobo. Each year they keep raising the bar and they keep, you know, making this game look really realistic and amazing. And and you can see it if you go back 5 years, right? And you'll see just how much since 2020, right? Well, it's wait a minute, 2020, 2021, 3. It's almost 6 years. Well, it's 6 years, almost 6 years. If you go back 6 years, I can't believe it's been 6 years. Wow, dude, time flies by, man. I can't believe it's been 6 years since this Microsoft Flight Simulator originally launched on a PC, and then the Xbox, and then of course later on uh, last year PS5, and I'm pretty sure there will be a Nintendo Switch 2 version. People say, well, why would you want to play it on Nintendo Switch 2? Because of it's handheld, why not? Um, but if you look back 6 years, 6 years ago, if you look back 6 years ago, You will see when this game first launched, it didn't look this good. It didn't look this bright. It didn't look this vivid. It wasn't all that. And you look at it now, and it just keeps getting better and better. I think we're going to get to the point where it's going to look photorealistic, where it's going to be like so real that you are going to feel like you're really flying for real. Um, I think we'll get there. There's no question about it. I think that's what they're trying to achieve. They're trying to make this look the most realistic flying experience, and I think they will get there. I honestly believe they will get there. It's not going to happen overnight, of course. It'll take about, you know, give it about 8 more years. I'm trying to be fair. 8 more years, because I don't know how far they're going to be catching up with the technology and how far do they want to go to invest with the updates. So I'm just kind of going based on like my fair um, prediction. My fair prediction would be 8 years from now, with the help of AI, all of this will be scanned and rendered in real time through satellite, 24/7, and it will be rendered by artificial intelligence with one of the most powerful data centers, and you will have like photorealistic, experience. I think we're getting there. Look, we'll get there. There's no question. You know, like I said, I'm thinking 8 years from now because I'm trying to be like plausible and fair and realistic. But eventually we'll get there. My prediction is 8 years from now. Um by 2037, oh yeah, it's going to be photorealism. Look what AI is doing right now. I mean, come on. By 2037, this is all going to be photorealistic. Yeah, it's going to be photorealistic. Like it's going to be like so real that you won't be able to tell a difference, honestly. And we'll get there for sure, for sure. But what we have right now, this is pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing, really is. And keep in mind, this is all based on a real uh, terrain from satellite rendering. This is not like some bogus, phony rendering. This is all real, real rendering of the real highways, the real streets, the real buildings. It's real. I mean, you're talking about realism. It doesn't get any more realistic than this. Wow, amazing. Wow. Wow. Impressive. This is impressive. Wow. Wow. Let me switch back to let me see. To my favorite helicopter.
Palm Beach approach, November 77 Tree 44 is type, 2 miles southeast of 87 Foxtrot Delta, 1400. Request flight following.
November 77 Tree 44, Palm Beach approach. Squawk 7546.
Squawk 7546, Tree 44.
Tree 44, radar contact 2 miles southeast of 87 Foxtrot Delta, 1000. Altimeter 2997.
Roger, Tree 44.
There we go. Oh, how do we turn the lights on? I forgot. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, it doesn't work. I was pressing the L. I was pressing the L on my keyboard. Hold on, hold on. Okay, interior lights, cabin lights up. Uh, okay, let's see if this works. No, it doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. That's okay. Let's try a different let's try a different airplane. Let's try this citation longitude. Let's try it again. Okay, let's go somewhere else.
77-344.
Cessna November 7,
Straight out
7344.
departure.
QNH 1012, departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 29er.
All right. Can I have a co-pilot? Let's see. Okay, this time we'll change it to custom. Uh, we'll do this like early in the morning. Okay. And I'll try to bring my co-pilot here. Co-pilot, let's see, configure. Just a co-pilot for now. Okay. There's my co-pilot. We're looking good. This looks great. Okay. Just make sure everything's good here. I should make sure altitude. Should we put some passengers in here? Um, I don't know. Why not? Hold on. There we go. Okay, looks like we're ready. Okay, my co-pilot, we are ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Wow.
Cessna Tree 44, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Tower, Cessna November 77 Tree 44, frequency change. Approach, Cessna November 77 Tree 44 is type Cessna C700, 3 miles northeast of Lima Sierra 5 November Kilo, 7200. Request flight following. Cessna November 77 Tree 44 approach. Clock 2636. Squawk 26 Tree 6, Cessna Tree 44.
Cessna Tree 44, radar contact 3 miles southeast of Lima Sierra India 8 Delta, 7500. QNH 1012.
Roger, Cessna Tree 44.
Cessna Tree 44.
133.51, Cessna Tree 44.
I'm impressed. Sim Update 5. It's really good. But also keep in mind, I'm on a PC and I'm using an ultra wide. The settings are set to ultra and high, ultra and high. So you have to keep that in mind. But it's impressive.
Approach, Cessna November 77 Tree 44, 3700.
Cessna November 77 Tree 44, approach QNH 1012, radar contact, continue.
Let's zoom in a little bit. Wow, dude. This is photorealistic. Oh my goodness. So what's better, ultra wide or VR? Of course VR is better, but you know, having an ultra wide option, it's good as well. Like I said, I don't want to brag about it because, you have to understand all of this equipment that I have, all of these televisions and monitors and virtual reality headsets, computers. It took me 12 years to acquire all of that. And I'm glad that I didn't sell my ultra wide. I kept my ultra wide. I didn't sell it because I love having the option of switching back and forth between virtual reality and ultra wide, especially now with PlayStation VR 2. With PlayStation VR 2, I can take a little break from PlayStation VR 2 and then switch back to ultra wide. So it's nice to switch back and forth. This is impressive. Hold on. How's this? Here, let's zoom in a little bit. Like that. Huh? Like that? Is that good? Huh? There you go. Not bad, huh? Even her detail, it's better. Her hair, skin, headphones. Keep it up, Asobo. Just keep updating. This is impressive. What I have experienced with PlayStation VR 2 and with this PC version ultra wide, it's impressive. Um, Earlier we were talking about Nintendo Switch 2. Why would you want to have a Nintendo Switch 2 experience? Well, why not? Why not enjoy a handheld portable flying experience, right? Let's say you're traveling, okay, and you take your Nintendo Switch 2 with you. You can play Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? So I always say, why not? Why not? Why not? The more variety you have, the better. The more choices you have, the better. You know, I have played PlayStation Portal Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Looks amazing. Just for the record, just for the record, let it be known, I have tested Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on PlayStation Portal. It looks amazing. What's so amazing about it? It's that big screen, that wide, big screen that PS Portal has. PS meaning PlayStation. I'm sure everybody knows what the PS stands for. PlayStation. I'm just kidding. I know you guys. I know. PS. PS2, PS3,
Cessna
PS4,
344, contact do not
PS5.
approach on
Why did they use
134.925. Good
the
day.
letter PS? Because it's PlayStation. It makes sense.
One tree
PS.
4.925. Cessna tree 44.
Even though they use the PS like on their consoles like PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, but majority of people still call it PlayStation. You know, some people call it PS5. Uh, some people call it PlayStation 5. Wow, look at this. Like you heard me say PS5 Pro. I never say PlayStation 5 Pro because it just takes a long time to say it. PlayStation 5 Pro. I just prefer, using a shorter name, PS5 Pro. But I use both. Sometimes I say PlayStation 5. Sometimes I'll say PS5 and PlayStation 5 Pro. Digital Foundry calls it professional. PS5 professional. PlayStation 5 professional. Well, that's what the Pro stands for, professional. PS5 professional. I think Pro is just better instead of just saying professional. PS5 Pro. Anyway, why are we talking about the obvious. Look, wow, this is amazing, dude. Impressive, impressive.
Approach, Cessna November 77 Tree 44, 2700.
Cessna November 77 Tree 44, approach, QNH 1011. Radar contact, continue.
So where are we? We're in Germany. Germany. I'm impressed with Sim Update 5. I need to use my T-Flight Hottest 1X for my PC instead of using controller. Look, I can use a controller. I mean, it's not a problem, but the best experience is with a flight stick.
Tree 4...
120.65. Cessna Tree
Cessna
44.
November 7 Tree 44. Munich Center, QNH 1011. Radar contact, continue. Cessna Tree
124.4. Cessna Tree 44. Vienna Center, Cessna November 77 Tree 44, 14,500.
Cessna November 7 Tree 44. Vienna Center, QNH 1011. Radar contact, continue. Cessna Tree 4...
119.925 for Cessna Tree 44. Vienna Center, Cessna November 77-344, 16,700.
Cessna November 77-344, Vienna Center, QNH 1011. Radar contact continue.
This is beautiful. So where are we? Well, Germany and moving into Alps, Alps, mountains, Alps, famous mountains, Alps, Switzerland.
Cessna Tree 44 contact Zurich Center on 126.225. Good day.
Going to 126.225, Cessna Tree 44. Zurich Center, Cessna November 77-344, flight level 225.
Cessna November 77-344, Zurich Center, radar contact continue. Cessna Tree 44 contact Vienna Center on 124.4. Good day.
124.4, Cessna Tree 44. Vienna Center, Cessna November 77-344, flight level 250.
Cessna November 77-344, Vienna Center, radar contact continue. Cessna Tree 44 contact Milan Center on 124.925. Good day.
124.925 for Cessna Tree 44. Milan Center, Cessna November 77 Tree 44, flight level Tree 10.
Cessna November 77 Tree 44, Milan Center, radar contact continue. Cessna Tree 44 contact Treviso approach on 120.405. Good day.
120.405, Cessna Tree 44.
Wow. Just wow. Job well done, Asobo. Job well done.
Cessna November 77 Tree 44, 4100.
Cessna November 77 Tree 44. Milan Center, QNH 101 Tree. Radar contact, continue. Cessna Tree 44 contact Revolto approach on 127. 127.525. Good day.
127.525, Cessna Tree 44.
Smooth as a butter. Smooth as a butter. You see? Everybody good? Huh? Everyone okay? Nobody spilled the drink? Okay, good. Nobody dropped an ice cream? Okay, well, it's good because I like my private jet to be clean. Okay, so it's a good thing that nobody dropped an ice cream, nobody dropped a drink, no one spilled the drink on the floor. This carpet's very expensive. Okay, thank you guys for flying with me. I was just testing. Now, if you did spill a drink on your pants or on your jacket, we do have a sink over here. You can wash it if you want. We can close the door if you need some privacy. We can close the door. You can close both of these doors and have a little privacy and wash your pants and wash your jacket. Okay, there's a water right here. There's a sink and my lovely co-pilot. Great job communicating with ATC. Look, guys, what can I say? Impressive. This update 5, Sim update 5, it's impressive. I have heard about this update 5. I've been hearing about this update 5. There's been others out there who have been testing it on beta, like in early stages in beta, and they were saying that this looks promising. And here we are now, right? In May 2026, update 5 is here. Update 5, Sim update 5, and it looks amazing. Looks amazing. Okay, well, that's the end of live stream. I have so many Microsoft Flight Simulator 20 2024 live streams and videos. Here's the interesting fact. I've been uh, um, I've been what's the word I'm trying to use? Um, I've been streaming and making content. I've been live streaming and making content of Microsoft Flight Simulator ever since the 2020 Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I forgot the word. There's a word for that. Like I've been covering. I guess the word covering. I've been covering Microsoft Flight Simulator since they started in 2020, August 2020. And here we are now, almost 6 years, and I've been covering uh, all of their updates, features, the release on the Xbox, and and then all the other updates that came out. including the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 in 2024. So I've been covering, I guess that's the word. I've been covering Microsoft Flight Simulator since they started in 2020, and it's all there. It's documented since 2020, and here we are, man, 6 years later, and it's still great, you know. So yeah, I think I covered everything: live streams, videos. Now, when I first started back in 2020, August 2020, there has been a lot of issues. There's been a lot of problems. It was a PC version only. Man, I couldn't download the game. Dude, it took me 4 days just to install the game, dude. No, download and dude, just to download and install. Took me 4 days just to download and install. But it was worth it. 4 days was worth it, dude. Uh, it's I remember it like it was yesterday. 4 days downloading and installing. But once it was downloaded, once it was installed, um, like I said, I knew that this was something special, and it is, you know. So I guess you could say I covered Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I mean, I covered a Sobo simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't want to say I covered it like because it's going to sound narcissistic if I say that I covered it the best possible way. There was a lot of other people who were covering it as well and live streaming it and making videos on it. But if you look at my channel, if you look at how many videos and live streams I have, it's like in thousands of videos um, that I have covered. One like I have 9,000 videos, but out of those 9,000, there's about few thousand videos just for Microsoft Flight Simulator from 2020 and then 2020 for the Xbox Series X and then 2024, of course, on both Xbox Series X and PC. Is there going to be an enhanced version for Project Helix? Oh yeah, and it's going to look like this. It's going to look very detailed. It's going to look amazing. Um, I'm sure there will be an enhanced version for Project Helix, Xbox Helix, when it comes out next year. I'm sure there will be an enhanced version. Asobo, I'm sure will be working on it. And it's also true for PlayStation 6. They'll do the same thing for PlayStation 6. So yeah, this is great. And then on top of that, we have PlayStation VR 2, right? So here we are, 6 years later. 6 years later, and I'm still covering this amazing Microsoft Flight Simulator. You know, uh, and look at me, man. I look like Jeff Bridges with the gray hair, man, like Big Lebowski. Um, yeah, you have to remember I've been creating content on YouTube for 12 years. 12 years, and I'm not saying this to like brag about it. It's just, uh, everything I did on this channel, I did it out of my own pockets, you know. And People ask me, do I have any regrets uh, with my YouTube channel? No, dude, I don't. Listen, I don't live in regrets. That's a mistake. Listen, to live in regrets. Listen, life it's about trying new things, experimenting, going on a journey, you know. Yes, there will be some mistakes, sure. There will be some ups and downs, sure. But, you know, the whole point of life is the experience. Whether it's good or bad, you have to look at it collectively as an experience, you know. So no, man, you can't live in regrets, you know. This whoever told you this, no, don't live in regrets because no one else lives in regrets. People all made mistakes, but they don't live in regrets because they understand that's life, you know. Uh, so of course you're hoping that everything goes smooth. You're hoping that everything goes without any mishaps, without any obstacles, without any issues, without any stress. You're hoping that everything goes smooth, but at the end of the day, um, life it's about the journey. So the way I look at my channel, 12 years, it's a journey. It's a journey. It's like 12 years of journey. And I'm still here, and I'm still here, you know. Um, so yeah, don't live in regrets. You know what I mean? Just enjoy the journey. Okay? Well, and on that note, enjoy the journey, enjoy life, and have a good night. Sweet dreams. Wish you all a very good night, sweet dreams, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching.